Mas! Thursday! Thursday. How's everybody doing? It's Thursday. Let me try to go. It's too much purple. My purple is so light now. It's not the purple that I like. I like a dark mixture of purple with a mixture of black integrated. So I might try to do navy, but I have to pick it up. It's Arctic Fox. It's just I'm too lazy to do it. I like purple. I love purple. You know that. But I'm actually getting a little tired of purple. Anyway, sorry about the big purple lips and the chins in advance. But I have to practice what I try to preach, and that is, if you're feeling anxiety, feeling stress, the best thing to do is just go out for even a 10-minute walk. And I've been bad with my walks. I haven't been doing my walks on a schedule, and that's all right. I'm sick of beating myself up about it. That doesn't do any good, but make you feel worse. So I was actually thinking about the gym, and then I was like, do I have energy for that? If I don't even have energy to take a walk, how am I going to have energy for the gym? So anyway, I'm not making excuses, but am I making excuses? Yeah, probably. All right. It's been really weird weather, like on the verge of rain. So therefore, the old hip sockets usually hurt, but not too bad, because I didn't really work today. I just meditated. I worked on one of my cases. Spirit was talking to me a lot today, and telling me what to do, what to focus on, what cases specifically to focus on. And I got like 6, so I'm just going to keep them close to the cuff. Out of 6, I did 1, so I didn't put it up yet though. But they told me exactly what decks to pick and what to do. That was like the old days. So I'm glad I got those messages. I'm glad I was in the receipt of those messages. And I said, you know what, before I go to the post office to check on some things for my art business, let me push the old fat butt to take a walk. Actually, my butt's not that fat. My problem is my face, my chins, plural, and the old belly, the old breadbasket. Okay, anyhow, let's not beat ourselves up. Let's not be mean. Angels don't like that. God doesn't like you playing with his artwork. And if you don't know what God's artwork is, just look in a mirror. You'll see God's artwork. Anyhow, so yeah, let me show you what I'm looking at. It's really pretty. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Awesome. I just figured, told Devin, my hair is clean, but I said it's really windy out, so Devin, I'm borrowing your hat. And he was like, okay, that's a good hat. But yeah, don't have much to say, but I figured what motivates me when I take a walk is when I do a video. So let me just grab a video. Hopefully it's not too windy for you to hear me. And then after I take a little walk, I'll get in the car and I'll go to post office to check my mailbox. Anyhow, yeah, so I was getting some art ready. Then I didn't feel like doing that, so I said, okay, I need to meditate. So I sat down I watch videos on meditation and manifestation, and that's what I used to do. And I got to get more back into that instead of always looking at the murder cases, because the murder cases are so friggin' depressing that it brings your vibe down, and it puts me into a depression where I'm just like sad. And sometimes I don't even understand why I'm sad. And it's like, hey, what are you putting into your brain matters. My pocketbook is getting heavy now, so we'll just switch hands. Okay, something really, really cool in 3, 2, boop. You see him? There he is. Mr. Chicken. Mr. Chicken. I have to do a weird voice, Mr. Chicken. Mr. Chicken. Mr. Chicken. Walk, walk. Anyway, that's stupid. I know that was stupid. Okay, I lost. Here's something good. I got this patch on, but that is not all. Got this patch on. Okay? And that wasn't enough today. It was like a high energy because you know why? The accountant called us back. Finally. Because I called them a second time and they were like, sorry, we never got your first message in New York. So we were talking about that, and that's enough to give me a panic attack all over again. But I had 2 patches on and I was like, I should not be this stressed out. 2 patches, and I was home today. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna have a day that I organize my art supplies that I bought. Did I organize them? No, I did not. No, I did not. What did I do? I did meditate. I did hear from Spirit with instructions. I like when they give me instructions because I was like, first I was like, wait, are they really talking to me or is that my mind talking to me? So then you just sit, you say a prayer. Please, dear God, let the messages be clear that you of whatever you want me to do, however you want me to proceed, for my highest good. Thank you. And Archangel Michael was called, and I started to feel better after I was listening to the music. It's like angel meditation music type thing. Anyhow, a lot of things were on my mind today. And I was trying not to let it be on my mind because a girl wanted a break. But it's okay to think about the children. But I was thinking about my grandsons, Warren and Orson West, Sincere and Classic. Because their trial started, right? So, of course, I'm thinking about that. Lately, as of late, I've been thinking about Cannon. Ow, 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 ow. Got a rock in my shoe, my sandal. I know, Bayo, I shouldn't be wearing these. Oh, you want to see my pants? It's not a pretty picture. Okay, I'll show them to you, though. The weirdest things make me laugh. Okay. So anyhow, hold on a second. I gotta pay attention across the street. Hold on a second. My hair is so long. Oh, I had it up in a meth bun all day, and I was like, my hair is clean. It should be down. I should run a brush through it. So I did, and that makes you feel better. I didn't put makeup on. I just put a lip. A very heavy lip. I don't know why. I actually thought it was the light color that I just bought. I bought a new lip liner that's supposed to make your lips bigger because I'm always afraid my lips are not there. That bothers me. Anyway, that didn't sound good. He's barking at me. Anyway, so I'm just trying to walk because I always feel better. Almost 90% better if I walk. If I friggin' just get off the couch. And a lot of times I'm not on the couch. I'm in the dining room for hours, and then I start to get claustrophobic in there. Then we had the tax guy, and he was like, "Where's this paper? Where's that paper?" And I was like, Can't breathe. Can't breathe in here. There's no air. There's no air coming in. Devin was like, calm down. Do you want a shot of whiskey? I was like, no, I don't like whiskey. If I want a shot of something, it would be wine. A glass of wine. He goes, have a glass of wine. But then I was like, I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to hold out till Friday. But I don't think I'm going to make it. Because when it comes to having a sedative to calm me down from my panic attack, if the 2 patches aren't working, something wrong. I rather if it came to like take a pill to relax if you're going into a full-blown panic attack and PTSD because of school shootings and horrible things that go on in the world that we have no control over. There's no control. There's just no how come we can control it? We're not. If it's your time to go, it's going to be your time to go. And unfortunately, all these people that have little children get, murdered, slaughtered. And of course that makes me upset because I got all the mountains of other kids that I worried about and people like Suzanne and Jennifer Dulos, Echo Lloyd, and people who haven't been found, Dylan Rounds. So see how the energy goes up and I get worried? Okay, hold on a second. I gotta take a deep breath. Again. Empty. Looks like it's gonna straight up rain or a storm. I almost dropped the phone that time. Anyway, I'm only 12:12. Make a wish, everybody. Okay. All right. So I'm only walking for 12 minutes. I know that might be pathetic, but you know what? That's 12 minutes more than I walked the other day when I walked 0 minutes. So you gotta do positive self-talk. I know I always talk about that, but sometimes I have to say, hey dude, practice what you preach. Practice what you teach. Okay. Sorry if I'm even more obnoxious than usual, but somehow we get through it, right? Yeah. Now, Devin doesn't want me to go to work tomorrow because, not that I'm scheduled to work, I could be unscheduled. Some days that they give me, sometimes they give me days that are, in existence beforehand. But I might just have to take off because he never says to me, don't work. Usually never says that. But he wants to do the taxes. Hey, yay, fun. Taxes. But it's important. Because last year we got it in way too late. And it's probably almost too late already. Because we started to do it and then we stopped because we had to wait for the accountant to call us back. Anyhow, enough of those problems. I forget what I was talking about. I'll think of it. Don't worry. Yeah, this coat is way too hot, but I don't want to walk around. It's breezy, so I feel like it's nighttime, so I have to cover up the old body. Yeah, so I don't know if I have much to say. Let's just pray together. Oh, Ruby is sick. So let's say a prayer. Ruby and Tracy. Ruby and Tracy are both sick. So prayers up for them. Like cold, sore throat, throwing up, virus. Ruby had a very high fever. I told her to get herself to the ER. So healing energy Archangel Raphael. And also Zen Jen was having trouble with her hands still because she can't get the CBD oil that we have here in the US. Just not allowed. Hopefully the gloves that I gave her will get there in the mail because they have a little CBD oil embedded in them. So hopefully they don't interfere with those gloves. Anyway, yeah, so prayers up for everybody who is sick, who has a virus, who has a cold, sore throat. Take care of the sore throat. When I feel itchy and my throat hurts, the other day that happened. So instead of just taking 3 red pills and 3, balance of nature, 3 vegetables and 3 fruits, I took 4 vegetables and 4 fruits. And guess what? Throat feels better. That is really dark. I hear Devin playing with the dogs, but this is my time to be me, so. Come to the post office with me. Oh. I just thought I had a banana in my car, but instead it was this. So thank God it wasn't a banana. Is that a banana in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Okay. Anyway, sorry. Some jokes. All right. So we are going to the post office to see if there's anything there, okay? Yeah, I don't know why I let the tax thing get to me. It always gets to me. But like Devin says, we'll get through it. That's where I left my folders. Left my folders in here. I'm gonna put my air on because I'm dying in this coat. Yeah, I have my pajamas on. That's okay. Maybe it's not okay. Who knows? Who cares? Like I said, sometimes I really just need that structure of having to go to work just so I can get up, take a shower, put my makeup on, and put an ensemble on. Sometimes that's why I like to go to work. Besides the kids. I like the kids. I like the meatballs. Wait, I just heard something. Just heard somebody scream. That was. Yeah, so we're gonna go. And then maybe I'll try to take another little walk. The thing is, it gets dark early, but I was working on my meditation and one of my cases, like I was writing down my notes for it. So I got 1 out of the 6 done, like I said before, so I have 5 more to go, but I didn't film it yet, so it's like I almost got 1 done, but it took a lot of energy from me, so I started getting like a jittery feeling, like a panicky feeling, like an anxiety, PTSD. Oh, sorry. That yawn came out of nowhere. I know where it came from, because I had 1 cup of coffee and then I made the 2nd cup and then it went cold. I had a couple of sips from it, but I was doing that meditation and then 5 different decks of cards and really trying hard to find a location, and that's where my energy went, and also putting together some art. But when I told you this before, when my vibe starts to like get a little bit low or like I'm nervous, I stop with what I'm doing with art. Even if I'm packing up a package, I don't finish packing up that package because I want to pack it when I'm in the right zone. putting spackle on the paintings, on the collages. I don't even finish doing that. I have like 3 more to do that have no spackle on it. And I looked at it and I said, no, it's not meant for me to do that right now, because right now I'm like, no, my energy was, It wasn't blah. I wanted it to be blah. Like Ruby says blah, when her energy is blah. I wasn't blah. I was like, something's gonna happen, like anxiety ridden. Like the world is ending, something's gonna happen, something bad's gonna happen in the world, something else. And you know what? Something else will happen bad in the world. And I don't want to put that into the universe, but it's just there, I said it. That's what's in here. That's what's in my heart. And I don't want that to be. And I ask for God to send Archangel Michael down to help fight. It won't be as bad as what happened the other day in Nashville, but I fear it will be very similar. And hopefully, it'll be caught in time. Sorry, I probably shouldn't come on when I'm having like a panic attack or anxiety episode number 5,027. But somehow I feel a little bit better, and I feel like maybe it'll help 2 people out there, or maybe it'll help 7 people out there, or maybe somebody will feel like, hey, at least I'm not as nutty as that one. And you know what? You'd be right. Okay? You'd be right. I've been thinking a lot about Gannon lately. There's Gannon's rock right over there. Gray rock. I would show you, but there's a car coming, so gotta do the old thing called drive. Pay attention to the road. Okay? And I am. You know what? I think I forgot to take my vegetable pills. I don't know if I took them. So that's what's good about balance of nature. If you took them and then you take them again, it's not going to kill you. If anything, it'll help you. But I might have diarrhea. I know you were like, Katrina, we didn't need to know that. No, we did not. Okay, now watch me get disappointed if there's nothing in my mailbox. Okay, but I'm human. I made the trip. I gotta make the trip every once in a while. If I could walk here, I would, but that would take really a long time. But that might be good. I'm going to take a guess, and I'm going to say there's not going to be anything in there. So this way I won't be disappointed. Yay! Let's go over to the side and look at it, because I have no life. This is what excites me. Hello. Yeah. Wait, what does that say? New York. It's from New York. My East Coast friend. I won't read it to you if it's personal. Oh, it's just fast. Yes, it's for Marley. Marley will have a good home. Yeah, I was getting Marley ready too. I took Marley off the wall. I took about 4, 5, 6 things off the wall. Oh, thank you. Namaste, Amy. Is that the same? Yeah, that's the same. Amy, your address seems familiar. Did I mail you something? Did you buy something a long time ago? Thank you. I appreciate it. I can't wait to get out. Now that I know I'm going to be home tomorrow, because I'm not going to work, I have to do the taxes. So I will definitely be available to get it out to you. And I will put your folder together. I'm going to pray for some energy tonight to put the folder together tonight. Okay, because tomorrow's tax day. So I'm happy. Bye, post office. Yes, I just did say goodbye to the post office. Aren't I pathetic? Yeah. What are you gonna do? I have my job, I have my walking, I have my YouTube channel, I have all of you guys, I have my family, I got my friends back in New York, I got my kids. My daughter, by the way, I don't know if I told you guys, they did find her suitcase. They did find her suitcase, guys. So thank you if you said a prayer. Thank you for saying a prayer for me, for my daughter. Oh, I gotta fill out my stepson's birthday card. I had another birthday card for him, but this one said nicer things, so. Anyhow, thank you for praying for my daughter. She's living it up in Maui. I wish I could be there with her. I never went to Hawaii. I went to the Bahamas. I love the Bahamas. I went to Aruba for the first time. It was very pretty, but I'd rather not leave the country. I'd rather go to somewhere closer, which is the Bahamas. I've been to Jamaica. But on my bucket list that jumps out at me, before I'm dead, I want to go to Ireland. I really do. I went to England twice. 6 years apart from each other. 2006 and then again in 2012. And so, but I would like to low-key go to Italy as well, because I would like to see the beautiful... Hi, Gannon. Gannon's Rock. I'd like to see the beautiful cathedral ceilings where Michelangelo and all the artists. Okay, guys, I gotta pull over because I gotta put my seatbelt on. Gotta put my seatbelt on. Yeah, sorry if this is a boring video. 28 minutes in. Doesn't matter though. Yeah, I still, on the docket I have Aries, but I wasn't ready to do it yet. Don't have any notes yet. I wait for inspiration. I wait for them to tell me, hey, this is what's going on for Aries. This is what I am worried about. Pisces, though. I'm not gonna lie about that. I am worried about Pisces. Leo's still stuff with the family that is angering you or disappointing you. It's like, why are people so stupid? Or why are people so inconsiderate? That's for Leos. And you really never get the answer to that question. You just have to let more things ride off your shoulders and not let your like I always say, I'm not going to let this class get my blood pressure up, because it's not worth it. It's not worth the $100 or the $50 bill that I make. I make $50 for a half day, $100 for a full day. And of course in New York it would be like, you know, probably close to $300 a day. But, you know, I'm not in New York. I don't have the taxes of New York. Anyway, you have to say, am I going to get my Irish up about this subject? Get your Irish up means, you know, sometimes Irish have a bad temper. I don't think I have a bad temper. But if I'm really, really angry and I blow off, I'll start with a seething line of sarcastic comments. First they'll start out funny, then they'll get mean, and then they'll get like kind of like an Aries, but not really. Like me and Ruby were talking the other day, and she said when she gets angry, she gets the angries like an Aries, where fight or flight. Either she's gonna fight or she's gonna take off. Operation, and like I said, operation avoid. I like to operation avoid until somebody threatens my family, my kids in school, my kids in person. Okay, I can't go yet. All right, 1 second, guys. I'm not gonna talk for a second because I can't seem to drive if I'm talking. So let's wait a second. Yeah, I don't like to get angry because I like to be namaste. I like to be zen. But sometimes you have to let that anger out because otherwise you're burying it and you get a stomach ache, solar plexus. I never can have 2 pieces of chewing gum. I mean, I can never have one. I always have to have 2 pieces of chewing gum. Okay, is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull over here and go for a walk. A second part. Because I'm so happy. I sold Molly. A few other pieces last night. Anyhow, yeah, I feel much better to walk. Just like breathing in the air, even though it's probably gonna rain again, but I'll feel better. Like I fed all the animals. I fed the rabbit. I fed the 2 dogs. Oh, I forgot to tell you. This morning, I smelled something really bad. I figured it was the turtle because we have 2 turtles. One is a water turtle and she really smells. So Devin cleans her cage every week, but sometimes he needs to clean it twice a week. But it's this big 25-gallon thing. It's this big process. Anyway, I think it's the turtle, and I'm hoping it's the turtle. I look over at the carpet, at this mat that Casper used to love to lay on. I think Flyabee gave it to me. Anyway, not only is there poop on there, like a log, that I can't believe came from that little puppy, but there's all either throw up or diarrhea. And it was so nasty, it must have been there for hours. I went to sleep I started having like a headache, a migraine type of situation. I'm trying not to drink. So I made myself chamomile tea. I heated up my head thing, my neck thing. And I tried to put a nice show on. I was watching Vanderpump Rules. I really like that. I was going to paint, but then I said, no, I feel too tired. I didn't sleep well for my whole life, okay? There's no catching up. Like, you can't, like, not sleep one day, like, have 3 hours one day, and then the next day oversleep and get up 12 hours later. You think it works, but it sort of doesn't. This house for sale. That's a nice one. Anyway, I don't think that works, per se. But anyway, I was taking little naps. Or just like resting my eyes, but with a show on in the background. But then, I started watching a video of the shooter. And I got so upset. Of course I'm gonna get upset. And I was like, I can't watch it. But you know what I really want to see? I want to see that manifesto that shooter, that murderer, wrote up. because she wrote up a manifesto. Her name is Audrey, but sometimes she's Aiden. So she was transitioning to Aiden. All right, but that's neither here nor there. That doesn't make a shit of difference. But I want to see that manifesto because I supposedly she wrote down everything about that school. She went to that school when she was a kid. It was a Christian school, I think, or Presbyterian? Christian. And supposedly she was an artist or an art student. And that's all I know. But she definitely meant to do it. She meant to do it. And so it makes me angry. Of course it makes everybody angry, but I just don't know what, like I ask God, what are we supposed to do about it? Like if we're light workers and we're empaths. And my friend Kim Magical just got out of the hospital and she had a near-death experience. And she said the same thing, like what are we supposed to do with the things that we know? Or the things that we can find out? Like how are we supposed to help the world? That's the main question. The only thing I can think of when I do meditate on that, like, why can't I get an exact location where these kids are? From these missing people. And I feel bad about it. Oh, it's getting real windy now. This is the good stuff now. Look at this tree. Isn't that pretty? And then we have this one, unique unicorn. The beautiful green grass. Look, this is like Ireland. Look, I'm in Ireland. Nice house. The only thing I told her is all we could do is say what our experience was. If you did have a near-death experience, or you talk to God, or you talk to Jesus, or you talk to the angels, you tell anybody who will listen. That's my philosophy. And you try to help as many people as you can. And even if it's just like being kind to somebody, besides your family, because it's easy to be kind to your family, right? Or maybe sometimes it's not. But besides your family and friends, besides the people that you know, try to help strangers out. God wants that. And the more acts of kindness that we do, the more acts of generosity that we do, that makes the level of the universe get more positive and lighter, happier. Just listening to somebody who's upset, who's worried, or having panic attacks, right? Just by somebody listening, me knowing that somebody's listening to me, even if they don't want to, no, but me knowing that gives me a forum and makes me feel so happy and grateful and blessed, because that means I matter to somebody, right? And as do you. That's why I always say, if like you're worried about something, don't keep it in. I mean, you can keep it in, sit on it for a little while, but tell a friend, tell a family member, tell somebody who gets you, and then you'll feel better. You won't feel like it's such a burden. Holy crap, look at this. What? Are you kidding me? What is this all about? Lonesome Dove Jail? Lonesome Dove, that's a full... What is this about? That's really cool. Vietnam veterans? Okay, so these are all signs. These are all signs. Those are two signs. Right? Lonesome Dove Jail? I'm going to have to look up what the significance of a dove is. See, now I feel better now. I don't know how long I've been walking, but thinking to myself I should walk another block. My car is over here. Anyway, that was weird, right? Vietnam vets in Lonesome Dove jail? And that was like a really old piece. Looked like an antique. Looked like an antique piece. The reason why I'm standing here is because I don't know what's on that next block. I don't know where the block is that has... Actually... maybe I'll go home and make a cup of tea. Yeah. Maybe I'll make a cup of tea. I'm gonna get ready to go home. Maybe I'll get a package ready. But Lonesome Dove Jail, I'm going to definitely look up the significance, spiritual significance of... That's weird. Like, what do you use that for? That's really nice. I would paint it white. Actually, you hook on a horse to it. And Vietnam vets, maybe it means be kinder to the vets. Yeah. See, this is like turning into Clown Posse Purple. I don't like that. Ooh. I'm sweating. Okay. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like Clown Posse Purple, so I have to put in something that makes it darker. I could put purple in again, but it won't just be purple. It deposits as purple and black. So my black hair or my brown hair will get blacker, which I like, and then my purple will get darker. But I think I'm done with the purple. I think I got to do navy blue. Or go to that girl, because she works in an actual salon. I think that's what I said I was going to do next. And my son gave me a gift certificate at Christmas for a spa. I can't find it. It was a $60 gift certificate for a spa I used to always go to when I first got here. Because when I was in New York, I was always going to, especially the year that I was getting married in 2015, I was always going to spas to do this or that, facials or massage. And then I just stopped doing it. And when I first moved here, I did it. I was like, oh, I pretend that this is Staten Island, New York. Yeah. And then it didn't work that way. And then I just kept working, different schools, working. And then I kind of got out of going to the spa. And a couple of spas pissed me off. I was like, yeah, that person didn't really want to give me a massage, and she left early and told me I could take back the last $20. I was like, that was weird. That was a diss. That was a double diss. Don't you think? Well, thank you for walking with me. Thank you so much for walking with me, guys. Did that sound odd? What can I tell you? I'm an odd bird. Oh yeah, me and Devin have 2 shows we're going to watch tonight. Something about odd. What about Todd? And he's like a private detective, and his mother's a lawyer. And then I think a show called Ghost. Don't worry, I'm right here. Go ahead, guy. Go ahead. That was nice of you. Thank you. Wow, he actually said thank you twice. He was going to let me go, and I was letting him go. And then, like, I always get into that situation where, no, you go, and then you both go at the same time and then crash. It's like, I always, like, even if I have, that person has the stop sign, I still wait for them to go. Because I'm like, you know what? I'd rather not be in an accident, so I'll just let everybody go. I have trouble with those decisions. Oh, here we go. We're home. We are home. We are in the hizzo. Okay. So if you're feeling sad, or you're feeling scared, or anxious, anxiety, that's life. That's part of life. I'm going to try to ask for messages for Aries, because that I'm up to date then. Once I do Aries, I'm up to date, right? And then next is Taurus. Anyhow, if you're feeling scared or anxious, talk to a friend. If you just don't want to talk about it, try to go for a walk. If you can't go for a walk because it's nighttime, walk around your house, do a dance in your house, put some nice music on, put some music that you used to like. Force yourself to listen to music that you used to listen to. If you have a record player and you're in my age zone, that's good that you know what a record player is, right? Because kids today, they don't even know what a CD player is. Forget about a cassette. Anyway, whatever kind of music you like to listen to, please put it on. Dance around with it. Do one thing that's on your list. Do one thing. And if it has to do with being kind to yourself, always push yourself to do that. Okay? I was kind to myself when I did my meditation, because I haven't been doing my full blown. I do it. I have the music on. I say my prayers, but I really needed to get into it more, and that's what I did today. So yeah, did I clean the laundry? Did I clean up anything? No and no. Did I play with the dogs? Yes. Did I pet them? Yes. Okay, so that's half the battle. All right. Did I make a phone call that I needed to make a phone call for the taxes? Yes. Okay. Anyhow, I love you all. Do something nice for yourself, even if it's making a cup of tea or pouring yourself a glass of Jesus juice, or just watching your favorite show, painting a picture, planting a plant. Okay, spring is here. Spring is coming. And talk to a friend or a family member if you're still worried about something, and you'll always feel better. You'll always feel better. 98.9%. Let's just say 100%. Okay, anyway. And if you're really anxious, put on your pads if you have your pads. Okay? But I can honestly say this really didn't help that much. Maybe it was super for me to put 2 on. It's just natural GABA. But maybe the 2 of them counterbalanced them and X them each other out. Why am I talking like I'm drunk? Trust me, I'm not. Anyhow. Okay, guys, I forgot to bring in my staples yesterday. I brought in my other stuff, but I really wasn't into bringing everything in, because I was like, oh my gosh, every day I'm going to the store, I'm carrying in packages in, and over it, I'm going to actually bring the banana in. If you don't understand why I'm calling this a banana, that means you need to go to the beginning of this video and watch it again, because you didn't pay attention. Or did you? Love you. I know I'm obnoxious.